Morning, Chad Moyer with you on the Rural Radio Network. It is time to take a look at some of the factors that'll influence commodity trade today. We'll start on the grains with Mark Gold, top third ag marketing in Chicago, division of StoneX Financial. Well, Mark, a little bit higher in the grains overnight, of course, after the big announcement yesterday from the administration on tariffs. I guess, what are you looking at getting started on Thursday today?
Well, good morning. Overnight, we had May corn up 1.5 pennies at 4.75 May wheat up 1.5 pennies, 5.43 3/4, and May beans up 3 1/4 cents at 10.16. Export sales this morning, corn just a little bit light, but it's still a decent number, 1.02 million metric tons. The wheat was light at 215 combined, 100 old, 100 new, basically, and the beans were very disappointing, 172. This morning, we're looking at the Dow Jones down 600 points. The U.S. dollar is down penny 14. So that doesn't look real healthy. But obviously we have the USDA reports at 11 o'clock. They're looking for the corn carryout to be down 34 million, the beans up 1 million, wheat up 3 million. The world carryouts are looking for corn to be down 900,000 metric tons, beans up 600,000, wheat up 700,000. And the Brazilian crop, they're looking for the corn to be up 100,000 metric tons, beans down 100,000. In Argentina, corn down 700,000 and beans down 300,000. So we'll probably chop around until we see those numbers. But if the Dow does break hard again today, it'll hard for the grains to keep it up. But the corn's acted great out here, so we'll see where that can take us.
All right, thank you so much. Mark Gold, top third ag marketing in Chicago. See his website, topthird.com. Do remember, trading of commodity futures and options does involve substantial risk of loss, might not be suitable for all investors. This is the Rural Radio Network.
The old way of doing things makes sense for some things, like a hot dog at the game. But the old ways don't make sense if you expect more yield out of your acres, because there's a new way to unlock the full potential of your fields. And it starts when you plant and list corn. With 4 robust trait tolerances, glyphosate and glufosinate, plus 2,4-D, choline, and FOB, it unleashes ultimate weed control flexibility with multiple modes of action to fight weeds. See what's possible for your fields at enlist.com/corn.
At Farm Credit Services of America, our promise to customer owners pays. We've distributed cashback dividends for 21 consecutive years and are proud to once again report this year's payout is a full 1% of each customer's eligible financing. That adds up to $392.6 million shared this year and more than $3.7 billion since 2004. Count on FCS America and your 1%. Terms apply. Visit fcsamerica.com for details.
Chad Moyer back with you on the Rural Radio Network. Now it is time to take a look at our pre-open livestock comments. And, of course, it's Jerry Stoll, Country Futures, Frankfort, Kansas.
Well, good morning again. As I've been saying the last several mornings, we have to focus more on what's happening in the equities because they have a large influence on the money flow in the livestock futures. And, of course, that was very, very evident yesterday. Currently, S&P futures down 108, dollar index 122 lower, Dow futures down 600, crude oil 60.15 down 220. Looking at the hog complex, last night's lean hog index 88 even down 16, and the pork cutout value fell 269 to 90.76. And we'll just call everything mixed to a little easier with the equities here this morning. Cattle complex, the latest CME feeder index to 90.61 up 8. Beef cutout value last night finished at 337.86 down 24, and that compared to that noon print of 399.66 up 156. So we lost quite a bit of ground in that evening print. What light volume we've seen in the south in the cash cattle market has been really too light to test. Has been definitely on a lower trend. That trade has been at 204. And in the north, we saw trade at 228 in the beef and 208 live, definitely a lower trend. We're seeing almost record basis levels, and that is the difference between cash and futures. The futures are so far discounted than normal to the cash, and if you're a hedged feedlot and get bid lower, and the futures have this kind of basis trade, you just simply sell to the packer and buy your futures back. Very profitable trade.
All right, thank you very much. Jerry Stoll, Country Futures, Frankfort, Kansas at 800-292-4038. I'm Chad Moyer. You're listening to the Rural Radio Network.